What if I told you that the greatest stories of inspiration often come from the most unexpected places? Meet Clara, a woman weathered by life's storms yet luminous in spirit. At 40, she found herself in the grips of despair. Her once bright dreams dimmed as the weight of a recent layoff and a broken relationship bore down upon her. Each morning felt heavier, as if the very air conspired to burden her with doubt. Yet, it was during one of those soul-crushing mornings, as she brewed her coffee and looked out at the rising sun, that she stumbled upon a single quote from Marcus Aurelius. "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." The words lingered, like the aroma of her coffee, drawing her into reflection. How many times had she brushed aside her own mind's power, allowing the tides of fate to dictate her worth? Clara understood she was facing an internal battle. She was not just fighting unemployment or heartbreak, but the shadows of her self-doubt and fear. Days turned into weeks, and with each passing moment, a conflict raged within her. Each rejection stung like a bitter winter breeze, whispering that she was not enough. But as she gazed upon the garden she had once nurtured, a flicker of realization surged within her. Life, with all its unpredictabilities, was a garden of choices. She could either let the weeds of neglect choke her spirit or commit to cultivating her own growth amidst the chaos. With trembling resolve, Clara decided to embrace her fate, every twist, every turn. She enrolled in online courses, learning skills she had long postponed, and began to volunteer at a local shelter, finding meaning in service. Each evening, as she shared stories with those who had lost so much more than she ever had, she found herself reigniting a sense of purpose. Then came the day that tested her resolve. She learned she had failed the final exam from a course she had poured her heart into. It felt as if a dam had broken, flooding her with a mix of disappointment and rage. Why does fate conspire against me? Clara cried into the silence of her room. In that moment of turmoil, she recalled another profound Stoic truth from Epictetus. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. With a calm that centuries of philosophical wisdom bestowed upon her, Clara took a deep breath. Moments of despair are powerful teachers, she realized. They test our courage, but they also reveal our strength. She reframed her failure, not as an end, but as a stepping stone, the universe saying, "Not yet, dear Clara." In the light of clarity, she redoubled her efforts, reconsidered her methods, and ultimately triumphed, earning her certification with newfound determination. What Clara found through her struggles was that life's trials are not mere obstacles. They are invitations to explore the depths of our own resilience. Each setback was a reminder, a nudge from the cosmos urging her to evolve, to adapt, and to finally embrace her own story with love and acceptance. As she stepped into a new job months later, unlike the old, filled with joy and fulfillment, Clara thought of that garden. Amor fati, she whispered softly to herself, embracing her fate, loving every moment of it. And so, dear viewer, as you ponder your own challenges, consider this. Life is a delicate dance between fate and the choices you make. Reflection leads to realization. Acceptance leads to strength. Let adversity become your mentor, and may you, too, discover that the greatest stories of inspiration lie within the turns of your journey. Remember, as Marcus Aurelius taught us, we have the power to shape our minds and thus our futures. How will you choose to respond when faced with your own trials?